Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We're going to learn about Indira Gandhi's life in a simple and easy way, perfect for practicing your English listening. Let's begin our journey through the life of one of the most influential female leaders in world history. Birth, childhood and family. Indira Priyadarshini Gandhi was born on November 19, 1917, in Allahabad, India. She was born during a time when India was still under British rule. Indira Gandhi was the only child of Jawaharlal Nehru, who later became the first Prime Minister of independent India. Her mother, Kamala Nehru, was a freedom fighter and social activist. Indira Gandhi spent her childhood in a politically active family. The Nehru family was deeply involved in India's struggle for independence from British colonial rule. As a young girl, Indira Gandhi often saw important freedom fighters visiting her home. These early experiences shaped her political understanding from a very young age. Her childhood was not always easy. Indira Gandhi's mother suffered from tuberculosis and spent long periods in sanatoriums for treatment. Because of this, young Indira often felt lonely. Her father was frequently imprisoned by British authorities for his political activities. Despite these challenges, the strong political atmosphere at home gave Indira Gandhi a unique education in national leadership. The Nehru family belonged to India's elite, and they followed progressive ideas. Indira Gandhi's grandfather, Motilal Nehru, was a wealthy lawyer and an influential political leader. This privileged background gave Indira Gandhi access to quality education and exposure to world leaders from an early age. Education and formation. Indira Gandhi received an unusual education compared to most Indian girls of her time. She began her education at home with private tutors. Later, she attended several schools in India, including the Modern School in Delhi and Santiniketan, an experimental school founded by the famous poet Rabindranath Tagore. In 1934, Indira Gandhi traveled to Europe for further studies. She enrolled at Somerville College, Oxford University in England. However, her time at Oxford was interrupted by health problems. She had to return to Switzerland for treatment several times. Despite these challenges, her time in Europe exposed her to new political ideas and international perspectives. While in Europe, Indira Gandhi witnessed the rise of fascism. She saw how political extremism was affecting Europe, which deepened her political awareness. During this time, she also improved her language skills, becoming fluent in several languages including English, Hindi, and French. Although Indira Gandhi did not complete her degree at Oxford, her international education gave her confidence and a global outlook. When she returned to India in 1941, the country was in the final stages of its independence movement. Her education prepared her well for the political role she would later assume in independent India. Early professional career. After returning to India, Indira Gandhi became actively involved in India's independence movement. In 1942, she married Feroz Gandhi, a journalist and fellow freedom fighter. Together, they participated in protests against British rule. During this period, Indira Gandhi was arrested and spent time in prison for her political activities. When India gained independence in 1947, Indira Gandhi's father, Jawaharlal Nehru, became the country's first prime minister. As the daughter of the prime minister, Indira Gandhi took on the role of her father's hostess and personal assistant. She managed his household and often accompanied him to official functions and international meetings. This position gave Indira Gandhi valuable political experience. She observed how her father governed the newly independent nation. She met world leaders and learned about diplomacy and international relations. Although she held no official position in the government at this time, these experiences prepared her for her future political career. In 1955, Indira Gandhi joined the Working Committee of the Congress Party, India's main political party. This marked the beginning of her formal political career. In 1959, she became the president of the Indian National Congress, showing her growing influence in Indian politics. Her early career established her as a rising political figure in her own right, not just as Nehru's daughter. Personal life and relationships. Indira Gandhi's marriage to Feroz Gandhi in 1942 was somewhat controversial at the time. Feroz was a Parsi, and their inter-community marriage was unusual in that era. The couple had two sons, Rajiv, born in 1944, and Sanjay, born in 1946. Both sons would later enter politics, with Rajiv eventually becoming Prime Minister after his mother's assassination. Indira and Feroz's marriage faced difficulties over time. Their relationship became strained as Indira Gandhi became more involved in her father's political work. The couple lived separately for many years, though they never formally divorced. Feroz Gandhi died from a heart attack in 1960. Leaving Indira Gandhi a widow at the age of 43. After her husband's death, Indira Gandhi devoted herself completely to politics and her family. She was very close to her sons and later to her grandchildren. As a single mother and a political leader, she balanced her family responsibilities with her demanding public role. Indira Gandhi was known to be a private person despite her public position. She had few close friends and often felt isolated. This combination of public power and personal loneliness became a defining characteristic of her life. Her personal experiences of loss and hardship contributed to her strong and sometimes tough leadership style. Major achievements and contributions. Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India in 1966, making history as India's first and, to date, only female Prime Minister. She held this position for 3 terms, serving a total of almost 16 years. Her leadership transformed India in many significant ways. One of Indira Gandhi's greatest achievements was leading India to victory in the 1971 war with Pakistan. This conflict resulted in the creation of Bangladesh, formerly East Pakistan. Her leadership during this crisis increased her popularity and established India as a regional power. Indira Gandhi showed strong decision-making abilities during this challenging time. In domestic policy, Indira Gandhi implemented major economic reforms. She nationalized India's banks in 1969, making banking services available to more people. She also nationalized coal mines and oil companies. These actions were part of her socialist economic policies aimed at reducing poverty and inequality in India. Indira Gandhi launched the Green Revolution in Indian agriculture. This program introduced modern farming methods that dramatically increased food production. For the first time, India became self-sufficient in food production. The Green Revolution helped millions of Indians escape hunger and improved the country's economic stability. In 1974, under Indira Gandhi's leadership, India conducted its first nuclear test. This made India the world's 6th nuclear power. While controversial internationally, this achievement strengthened India's position in global politics. It demonstrated India's scientific and technological capabilities to the world. Indira Gandhi also launched ambitious environmental programs. She initiated projects for wildlife conservation and forest protection. The Project Tiger, started in 1973 to protect Bengal tigers, became one of the world's most successful conservation efforts. These initiatives showed her concern for environmental sustainability alongside economic development. As a global leader, Indira Gandhi helped establish the non-aligned movement during the Cold War. She maintained India's independent foreign policy, refusing to align completely with either the United States or the Soviet Union. This policy of non-alignment gave India an important voice in international affairs. Challenges and obstacles overcome. Indira Gandhi faced numerous challenges throughout her political career. One of her biggest tests came in 1975 when she declared a state of emergency in India. This controversial decision followed a court ruling that invalidated her 1971 election victory due to campaign violations. The emergency suspended civil liberties and allowed Indira Gandhi to rule by decree for 21 months. During the emergency, Indira Gandhi implemented a strict population control program and urban development projects. While some of these programs achieved positive results, the suspension of democratic rights was widely criticized. In the 1977 elections following the emergency, Indira Gandhi and her party suffered a decisive defeat. This political setback would have ended many careers, but Indira Gandhi showed remarkable resilience. After her defeat, she faced political isolation and legal challenges. Several criminal cases were filed against her. However, she continued to work and rebuild her political base. Within 3 years, she returned to power in the 1980 elections, demonstrating her exceptional political comeback skills. Throughout her career, Indira Gandhi faced opposition from traditional politicians who resented a woman in power. She overcame gender barriers in a patriarchal society to become one of the world's most powerful leaders. Her strong personality and determination helped her overcome these social obstacles. Indira Gandhi also struggled with regional separatist movements, particularly in Punjab, Kashmir, and northeastern India. These movements threatened India's unity and security. She used both political negotiations and military force to address these challenges, showing her complex approach to maintaining India's territorial integrity. Legacy and impact on the world. Indira Gandhi's assassination on October 31, 1984, by her own bodyguards marked a tragic end to her remarkable life. She was killed in response to her decision to send the army into the Golden Temple, a sacred Sikh shrine, to remove armed separatists. Despite this controversial end, her legacy continues to influence India and the world. Indira Gandhi left behind a complex political legacy. She strengthened India's central government and established her country as a significant power in South Asia. Her economic policies reduced India's dependence on foreign aid and created a more self-reliant nation. Many of the institutions she built continue to shape India's development today. As the first female leader of the world's largest democracy, Indira Gandhi became an inspiration for women in politics globally. Her leadership demonstrated that women could succeed at the highest levels of government. In India, she inspired generations of women to participate in public life and political leadership. Indira Gandhi's dynasty continues to influence Indian politics. Her son Rajiv Gandhi became Prime Minister after her death. Later, her daughter-in-law Sonia Gandhi and grandson Rahul Gandhi became important political figures. The Nehru-Gandhi family remains central to India's political landscape, showing the enduring impact of Indira's legacy. Today, Indians remember Indira Gandhi both for her achievements and controversies. Her strong leadership during critical moments in India's history earned her the nickname Iron Lady of India. Her policies on poverty reduction, national security, and environmental protection continue to be studied and debated by scholars and policymakers worldwide. Indira Gandhi's life journey from a privileged child of independence leaders to a powerful prime minister shows the importance of perseverance and courage. Despite personal tragedies and political setbacks, she never gave up her vision for a stronger India. Her determination to overcome obstacles serves as an inspiration to people everywhere. Indira Gandhi once said, "You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist." This statement reflects her complex understanding of power and diplomacy. As we reflect on her life, we can learn valuable lessons about leadership, resilience, and the courage to stand firm in difficult times. Her story reminds us that with determination and vision, we can overcome challenges and make a lasting impact on the world.